everybody, it's me, Valerie Valkyrie, flying in from the top rope. Hello, 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 hello. So, we are back with more NieR Replicant. So, I forget how far we got into our second playthrough. So that's cool. It's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be a surprise for me. For some reason, I want to think we did the robot, the sad robot story, but I am not sure. Hello, Novella. Hello. How are you today? Your stream was amazing. I only got to see a little bit of it because, again, I am avoiding spoilers in case I ever play that game. Novella is playing Omori on her channel. You should go check it out. All the VODs are there, I believe. But yes, yes, yes! I'm excited to be back into NieR. I forget how to play, but I'm assuming it's like every other JRPG. So let's just jump into it. Let's just jump right in. Let's go, Grumblefan. Yes! The cars are excited, they're driving by really loud. We are ready for NieR. Let's see. And I'm not sure if my settings saved on Streamlabs, where we're at 1080p, I'm not sure. If we are, that's exciting. We should be at least at 60 frames per second, I believe. But yeah, let me know if we're at 1080. That would be really cool if that setting saved. Yeah, so I think we did the sad robots last time. Oh, we did this last time, I remember. Okay. We finished our text-based adventure. How sad. No story time with Valerie. Right? We did finish that. Oh, no, we didn't. We just started it. Cool. The highest is 720, 60 FPS? Dang! I wonder how I'm supposed to do that. Maybe I have to get my channel larger or something. Because, according to Streamlabs, I'm at 1080p.
Oh, hello. How are things? You want to know if anything unusual is happening? Well,
why is this the one that
I've been feeling
I
a
have
rather
to come back?
strange presence whenever I visit the Divine Tree.
The Divine Tree?
It's a legendary tree that exists in the heart of our village.
Did you investigate the cause of this presence?
Not really, no.
I also don't know how YouTube works, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. Like, I don't get it. Hopefully soon we can at least get clips on this channel. That'd be cool. They should add that to everything now.
And why not?
Well, we're not really supposed to go near the tree, except for prayer.
And why is that?
I don't know. It's just how things have always been.
That's odd.
Weird.
The key to the Shadow Lord's castle? You're talking crazy talk. Anyway, enough of your madness. Let's talk about my story.
No, we already listened to her story. So I guess we're doing this again.
We are the grass, the trees, the woods.
We are all. We are we. We are you.
Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people lately?
You should talk, Vice.
Yeah, Vice, you're like the weirdest person. Your book.
As if Grimoire Vice is capable of spouting such nonsense.
Hang on. I don't think it's done.
Is the dark entity that governs all memories. May the words form themselves to your liking.
Does that mean it'll tell us what we want to know? That'd be nice.
Please tell me exactly where everything is. Oh god. Okay, I have to move because my phone is right in the way. Let's move the whole monitor, actually. There we go. Black. Pure darkness, painted over everything. Words, scattered here and there across the blackness. Kind words, difficult words. Amorious words. I don't know what that fucking word is, so don't even come at me. All sparkling in the dark like jewels. The words were few now, but time was shorter. Grabbing the words in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. "This is wrong," whispered the tree in the voice of wind through the leaves. "This is not how it was supposed to be. The plan has failed." Welcome to Storytime with Val! Once, long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the world. This was its task, its function, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. This was no accident. Emotions were as much a part of the tree as roots and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree. Pogs in chat for story time! Why is this? Well, as soon as I come back to NieR, I have to read for an hour? Are you kidding me? Why is it always like this? And once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world, the internet. Words collapsed into sunlight before passing through the leaves and into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined together to form colonies. The colonies united with whirlpools of light, and the light coalesced into stars. Each star was like a child of the tree, and it loved them all. Look at my memory. A child is here. Brought low by disease, he is far too young to have suffered so. Then beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached sheets upon which he lies. We've read this story already. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy, too, has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, weariness, hatreds, well within the dark recesses of the young heart. He tries to reject the black terror that germinates in his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invader away. He has long ceased to resent his parents and doctors. Once he did, but now his pain is so great that there is little room in his heart for any kind of others. To think of others, Only one person brings the boy comfort, a healthy young girl with tan skin and deep green eyes. Green eyes, green. Look at my memory. There is a female warrior. The greatest enemy is a beast. Her greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes. It's Red Eye, man. That she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy rises. And another, and another. The warrior knows that her struggle is folly, but fighting the unending stream of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep in the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of a daughter. Perhaps the child exists only in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream. She does not know. Her friends and fellow warriors come and go. Some flee in terror, some are eaten. She began the fight with 33 companions. 33, it's green and 33. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heavens. That memory has been lost. A shame. It was a favorite of mine. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. Once seemingly infinite, the memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. Hello, Connor! The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could. New memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was a black, empty pit, a hollow place where life had once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but sift through the few remaining memories littering the ground under its branches. This is why the tree was pleased when the young man and his companion entered the room. Well, this place is gloomy as hell. The room NieR had entered was almost completely empty. All he could see were a few crystals scattered haphazardly on the ground. Picking up one of the crystals and peering into it, NieR suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was the Forest of Myth, its villagers prisoners of their own dreams. I apologize, the tree thought. That is all that remains. As NieR stared at the jewel, bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored them to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly, the pair realized that they must listen. They must listen. Look there. A small shadowy presence appeared from beneath the floor. It appeared to be a shade. The shade grasped several jewels in its hand. More jewels tumbled out of its mouth like shards of broken teeth. Sights and sounds tinkling from each one before vanishing forever. The creature was abusing the memories, treating the precious objects like a collection of cheap playroom toys. This shade appears to be consuming the memories. These things eat memories? The tree extended a branch towards NieR. Without a second thought, NieR brought his blade down on the shade, tearing its stomach wide. Jewels burst from the shade and poured across the chamber floor. Look, thought the tree. There is the conviction memory I had lost, the satisfaction, and many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of silence and solitude has caused the tree to forget certain things, but rather than be upset, it greeted the development with good cheer, focusing all its power on the riddle of speech. The tree formed a kind and makeshift vocal cord and tried again. Ahem, I implore... It spat out a glimmering green jewel. One more time. I implore you. There we are. What was the color of the lost envy? It spoke. The shade has intelligence and emotion. Who cares? NieR brushed wise comment aside as the sword sliced through the shade's right arm. The shade extended its remaining arm to NieR. I must touch him. I must make contact. The moment its fingers brushed against NieR, the tree felt a warm sensation begin to burn. Something hot coursed through its fingers, up its arm, and out to its entire body. It was emotion, more than the entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone, 1,000 years in quiet contemplation. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. For long centuries, the tree had been alone, its heart sealed with heavy chains, but no more. New, powerful emotions began to take hold, causing its heart to lighten. This was more than the simple emotions it had been designed to feel. It was the beginning of a soul, and the young man was the key. This was the promise made long ago. This was how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain, a new and unpleasant sensation, but the time was not yet right. I implore you, how many were lost by the warrior who fought the red-eyed beasts? Her daughter and 33 friends. Okay, riddle time's over. I'm gonna kill this stupid shade once and for all. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered to the floor. The key! Cried the book. Secure the key! The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilate around them, stretching and slowing. Time is essential. The next word must be heard. The words exploded and it became difficult to discern their meaning. The pool of memories began to crack as infinite blackness burrowed its way into the wall. This world is falling apart. How can a world of letters? I implore. Most important thing. World. Yona. The light was complete. The memories disappeared. The tree's identity began to dissolve. As the letters slowly faded, NieR was drawn back to the real world, and the tree was satisfied. Well, that was fast. We got through it.
What in the... I never realized shades were capable of rational thought.
Oh, who would have guessed? Wise? That's so weird.
I don't care if they can tap dance and play the fiddle. I just want to kill them without all this hassle.
With the tree defeated, we no longer have to worry about being buried in its world of letters.
Thank God.
Unless,
I think
of
that's the
course,
last time we have to do it.
itself begins to rewind.
So who's been playing NieR Reincarnation? I have. I'm in chapter 2.
Let's see if the Junk Heap kid sent us a letter.
Oh, we should save. God, we've been playing this game for 24 hours. Well, I did some grinding that one time, but I keep meaning to play it, but I keep doing stuff, other stuff instead. Honestly, that's fine. I asked Devila if pooch tastes good, and she said it's the best thing in the world. She said we can have some together when I'm all grown up. What's hoot? Oh, is that the drinks she drinks? Right, yes. I see. Jesus, what's going on over there? There's a whole lot of red eyes in Reincarnation, which has my theory brain just chugging. The like 2 cogs in my brain are just, whew, they're whirring, man. I don't have to do any subquests. I burnt my mouth while I was eating dinner.
You have a letter, it would seem.
Dear NieR, this is to inform you that the upgrade work on your weapon has been complete. The weapon is ready and available for pickup at your earliest convenience. I also have a more personal request to make of you, one I hope we can discuss further once you arrive to pick up the weapon. Yours, Two Brothers Weaponry.
Personal request.
I guess we didn't finish the Junk Heap.
He's done a lot for us. We should see what he wants. Off to the Junk Heap, then.
I had steak, mashed potatoes, and corn, and the corn is what burnt me. Because I took a bite of the corn because the outside wasn't very hot, but all the water inside was extremely hot. So it just burnt the roof of my mouth real bad. And the bottom of my mouth. My whole mouth was just burnt. It was very good. The corn's very tasty. The way we make it is in the microwave. And it is very juicy and nice corn. I don't need to break any boxes. Who's ready to get sad? kid
Hey
I
there.
hate.
Your weapon is ready to go. Great, thanks.
You know, with a weapon like that,
You were going to say?
I need to ask you for a favor.
Oh, yeah?
I want you to avenge my brother.
That is a rather ponderous favor.
It's my mission. It's the whole reason I've been creating these weapons for the past 4 years. I don't care about money. I only care about making a weapon strong enough to kill those bastards.
Which bastards?
The ones in the mountain. That little shade and his robot.
A shade has joined forces with a robot.
There's a shade in there?
There's a
Yes.
shade in there. It's not like there's shades literally everywhere near.
And what have we decided?
We're gonna kill it.
You know, Nier and this kid are very
You've got
similar.
to avenge my brother. Kill him. Kill that damn robot. Rip him up. By the way, what can I help you with?
Let's see if I can upgrade anything. Nope.
Come back.
Oh, I keep hitting X. Oh no. I like how there's no music. I decided to go look for a flower on my own, and it ended up causing trouble for NieR. I hope he doesn't hate me. Didn't I get lost in here last time? Where am I supposed to go? Oh god. Yes, this way.
The elder brother postponed his joy for the sake of his sibling. Do you think he was ever truly happy?
No.
Just making his little brother happy would have been enough.
No.
That's what being older brother is like.
So I've done like 11 pulls in reincarnation, and I have gotten nothing. I've gotten 1 4-star, and it was a gun, it wasn't even a character. I've been pulling for 2p this whole time, and I can't get her. It is the despair of Gacha. I'm so upset. And my friend has gotten like everything. He has 2B, he has 2P, and he has like, he said he got like 3 weapons already, like 4-star weapons. I was trying to shoot a meal. Hey! So strong. Luckily, I haven't really had to grind for weapons. I mostly grinded for money. When I did my little bit of grinding, I forget why I needed money. I think it was to buy weapons or something. Like, I didn't even grind level. I basically just fished the whole time. Forget how to lock on. Well, it's not that button. Drink more water, my mouth hurts. Was weird. I was just like not hitting him. I did go the right way. If anybody knows how to lock on, I would highly appreciate it. Figured it out. Where's R3? I thought I was pressing R3. It's weird. Maybe I'm just stupid. Are we trying to go to the depths? Gotta press it in the right way, or else Yoko Taro will be angry.
heard of a shade living with a machine. What's that about?
Don't know, don't care. All that matters is that we kill them both.
Talk about how Windows computers always need to be updated. Like they always want an update. I think I updated this thing like yesterday.
It seems we
And
have
it
found
still
the
wants to
entrance to
update.
our robot friend's hideout.
Right. Let's head down.
Are you mad? With no idea.
Beats going along.
Uh-oh. Let's get sad. Let's do this fast. We're speed running today.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning. Exterminating.
That is pretty cool. I like that. I like that.
Looks like we found it.
Good lord, it's enormous.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning. Exterminating.
Look at the shade!
That thing is commanding the robot somehow.
Aim for the legs! Knock it down! Take out the shade!
Exterminating. Ing. 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 Ing.
Ow.
Wait, that's enough. You're gonna be destroyed if you keep fighting.
Must defend my mission.
No, I can't live without you. I don't wanna be alone.
Oh, damn it. That's a shade. It's a shade!
Kill him. Kill him. Feel the hate inside you.
Oh, I'm sure this won't affect the plot of any future game. Y'all should read the novel. Y'all should read the light novel. It's really good.
Ing. 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 Ing.
This thing can transform?
What?
Watch for falling debris!
Look out!
Oh, you're so close to death.
Baby, what are you
Escape.
doing?
Escape. 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 Go. See the world. Earl. Earl. Earl.
Wait, no. You can stop now. You've done
Must
enough.
protect. Must fight.
Stop, BB. My best friend in the world. Stop hurting him.
Joker, baby. Oh, Shadow Clone no Jutsu!
Must defend my mission.
Phoebe, I'm sorry. I'm not strong enough. I wanted to be with you forever.
Khalil, together. Bibi, alone. Bibi, cry.
Baby, cry. So sad.
You.
Don't worry, BB
You
lives.
stupid machine!
Spoilers,
You
but he
killed
lives.
my family! You took everything from
And
me!
he goes into outer space.
Why did you have to be here? Why you? Why?
Beautiful. What a perfect example of humanity.
Hey, kid. You, like, chill?
Hey, come on. That's enough.
I did it!
No.
Now that
I
this
did it.
goddamn thing is dead, I can forage wherever I want!
Don't take credit for my work.
Just wait, you goddamn freak! Now I can make all kinds of powerful weapons! Just leave it to me! Leave it all to me!
Look, we get it, okay? Really?
The flower wasn't in any of Devil's books, so she said I could name it whatever I wanted.
Hatred and madness will never heal a wounded heart.
Maybe it's just all he's capable of right now.
Revenge is a fool's errand.
Yeah.
Kid went
I know.
full Joker, baby. Wanna know how I got these scars? I'm the Joker, baby. Oh, yeah.
Maybe Popol has found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
Onward. I wonder if we could finish this today. I wonder. Maybe we might go to 10 till tonight and see. Depends on how far we get by 9. Does that sound like fun? Does that mean his brother was Melvin?
You know, I've been thinking.
Well, you know what thinking did, Emil.
Why was a shade hanging out with a machine?
It appeared the creature was actually issuing orders to that mechanical minion.
Uh-oh.
Do you think the shade had a reason for what it did?
Actually.
Look, it doesn't matter what a shade is or isn't thinking. All that matters is that we kill every last one of them.
Uh-oh.
Right. Sure. The idea of a shade trying to protect a robot is goddamn absurd. Still, you guys should be careful.
What do you mean?
If the shade inside me ever takes over, I'm probably going to attack you.
Oh, foreshadowing.
That's not gonna happen. You are no shade.
The lad is correct. You are many things, hussy, but a shade is not one of them. Shades, for example, do not come equipped with such foul and scurrilous mouths.
Well, we know that's not true.
How about I cram your face up your own asshole, book?
Don't worry, Kaine. If your shade ever takes over, I'll stop you.
What does a book's asshole look like? What part of the book is the asshole?
You will you? Thanks, Emil.
Devil, give me mission. touch a book's asshole, so I need to know where it is. You know? When I'm reading? I've been reading the Haruhi Suzumiya light novels. I don't want to touch the asshole of those books. Yeah, they do. I'm full. I checked when I first went up there. I didn't pick any up and I didn't use any. Pebble and Popolo went back home. That made me lonely, so I ran around singing songs as loud as I could, but then I got kind of weird and scary, so I stopped.
I fear the next card fate.
Next is probably gonna be the cargo ship, right? I think. Also, I wanna go, like, in here. Why don't they let me? Let me go down there. Hey.
Learned anything new about the Shadow Lord's Key, Popola?
You know, I was just going to talk to you about that. You remember the Airy, right?
That depressing shell of a village?
Not so much anymore, it sounds like. I just got this letter from the village.
Sacrifice? Isn't that the name of one of the key fragments?
That's right. I've been trading notes with leaders from every town in the land.
You're amazing, Popola.
This entire affair strikes me as a bit too convenient.
I'm afraid Grimoire Weiss is correct.
What do you mean?
The Airy has been shut off from the world for years, and now they've not only opened trade routes, but they—
I agree.
You're overthinking it. I won't get Yona back by just sitting around and waiting. If there are shades there, I'll just—
Oh dear.
Well, if that's the way you feel, I guess I won't stop
Why
you.
was that line so
Try
quiet?
speaking with the chief when you get there.
It was like he wasn't even looking at the microphone. Oh dear. Uh-oh. I'm gonna...
The area, huh? Alright, let's go see the chief.
I'm gonna get a new controller just a second.
What
We're
a
back.
soul-crushing place.
I'm glad that these boss fights and stuff like go really fast now. Like all these fights now are just so fast.
I cannot fathom that village setting up a mercantile. They must have truly opened their minds.
No.
Yeah, I have my doubts.
Aren't you glad to be going back home, Kaine?
Oh.
That place is a shithole.
Ooh, the village. It's home to so many terrible little memories, isn't it, Kaine?
We do not desire
We do not desire needless conflict.
If we can continue to live with humans,
then we can continue to live peacefully.
But that young man will come.
Yes, the young man will come.
Hey, that's me!
He will kill us all. Women and children included.
What should we do? What can we do?
Here I come. I'm coming to kill ya. In his mind, he's the hero.
Everyone will perish. Everyone.
Hello, friend. Where's the weapons guy?
My weapons may...
By faith.
Thanks.
I'd almost forgotten.
Make sure you stock up on... Come back in.
Who am I supposed to talk to? Damn it, I don't have a map. She should have a map. No, this guy should have a map.
Make sure...
Nope. No map.
Come back anytime.
Probably to the gold one. Up there. Yeah. Ah, here. I always get lost in the area. It's so confusing.
Hello?
It's all over.
We came to ask about the letter you sent.
Our days are numbered. Our village is doomed.
As cheerful as ever, it seemed.
You're the one who wrote the letter, right?
I don't know about any letter.
What the hell is going on here?
It may be faster for us to let us ask.
Can't go that way, okay. Now we can talk to this man. Hello.
A letter, huh?
So, you...
Which...
Oh, and if I may ask, are you friends of Kaine?
You could say that.
Ah, I've heard the rumors. Here to hunt shades, are you?
Indeed. Our aim is to defeat every last one.
Every last one? Everyone? Everyone. Everyone.
guys!
Beware, this man is a shade.
Damn it! It's a trap!
I figured as much.
You guys sure are taking your goddamn time.
1,000 apologies. We were distracted by the local welcoming party.
Want some help?
A carnival of murder? I love it! Yeah!
Kaine! The villagers are possessed!
But not all of them. Some are still human, so be careful.
Onward. Calm it down there, edgelord. NieR can't help it. It's in his veins to be an edgelord. Oh, this is where Kaine just gets whacked, right? They just bump her on the head real good.
Get out of here! No way! I'm not gonna abandon my own sister!
Is that Emil's voice actor?
Kaine, what's going on?
Don't be fooled by this lady. She's a shade.
I mean, she was like a real human because they went together.
No!
Oh, yeah. Tyron or whatever? I forget. What's his name? Tyron?
People are the monsters!
Yeah, he's an edgelord.
Stay back, kid. Your sister is one of them now.
He signed on to those Gaia
I don't care
Online
what she
RP
is.
forums when he was 13.
She's
He
my
never
sister,
left.
and I love her.
Oh no, not Kaine. How will she ever recover? Tyron is kinda cool just because of his name. Why have you done this? We just wanted to live our lives in peace. Fuck.
Stop it! Don't hurt my sister!
I fell. You monster! You possessed monster! It is you who have lost your humanity. You are the true monsters.
What madness. These people are behaving as if we are the villains.
You are the cursed ones. You are the ones who should die.
Kaine!
Kill them! Kill them now!
No! You've got to stop this!
A lot of
We're
extra.
trying to save you from the shades! Please, you have to stop!
Emil!
We need to get out of here. Kaine! Kaine, get up! Hurry!
Oh, the little vixen has finally run out of steam. Is it my turn now? Are you sure about that, sunshine?
Villagers are under attack over there.
Oh God, help us! Help us, please! We are shades!
What could those black swirls be?
Probably a shade. If it looks like a duck, if it sounds like a duck, it's probably a duck.
Everything was fine until you showed up.
Why did you even
Whoa,
come?
hell yeah!
What's happening?
I'm about to level up, and you look like just enough XP. Y'all ever know anybody who like had that shirt unironically? Because I want to know.
By my pages. Is this beast a shade as well?
That thing sucked up the villagers.
No! If we keep this up, we're gonna kill them all!
NieR is probably
We can't
most
let that
likely
happen!
to wear one unironically. our world. Where am I? Who am I? You're about to be dead.
I feel something from within the creature.
Is this the combined power of all those shades?
It will take more than a barrage of magic to stop us. The first to waver is the first to die. I sense magic coming from the center of that eye.
Wait! I think those are actual people!
Hold nothing back. Those are shades. The surrounding tentacles appear to deflect magic. Such speed! Now, focus your magic on the beast's center.
It's a gigantic fist!
Like King Kong did.
That was my first, like, horror thing I ever watched, I think. It was like one of the black and white King Kong movies. And I remember, I think it was my granddad watching it. And I was just sort of sitting there, and then King Kong is like fighting a dinosaur. Like he grabs its mouth and just starts like tearing it open, like tearing it in half. That was cool.
Its weak point is located around the back. Try attacking it from above.
I'll try to pin it down.
Emil!
Oh, right. This is where Emil like nukes himself.
Emil!
I'll keep it busy. You should be able to attack from behind. Go around and get it. Please, hurry.
Bye, Kaine. Bye, Kaine.
Emil can handle this. We must circle behind the creature at once.
Bye, Kaine. I wish I had a pet nuke.
You must strike it in the eye.
Serious?
Are you there yet?
It is escaping to the inner level.
I'm coming. Gotta catch my breath.
Careful, Emil. Won't help anyone if we lose you here.
There he is.
Damn it!
It looked like a big chow
Beat the hell
there.
out of that thing!
How can it still move?
Its combined powers are beyond even my greatest suspicion.
Come on! Help me take it out!
I'm on it.
Here we go. Goodbye, big eyeball. Emil, no! Emil's using Zeta Flare just like Donald Duck did. A lot of spikes. It's like a mace. The first detachment in functioning properly, however, continued caution will be required well into the future. Discussions dealing with... It goes so fast. I can't read that fast. Who do you think you are? I am.
Emil. Emil, wait.
NieR was right beside him.
We just gotta point this out. NieR's right
He's
here.
gone. His instincts have taken hold. The ultimate weapon is being deployed.
Like, why isn't it attacking NieR? Like,
fuck.
they're dead.
This ain't good, sunshine.
I forgot he said that. The delivery was really good. Like, how did we live? Question. Actual question. It is done. Plot armor. I'm gonna say it was because Emil loved us. And that's why we lived. He said, fuck those villagers. Only my friends live. More reading? No! Welcome to Storytime with Val. Uncontrollable magic. I have to protect the people I love. That was my only thought as I unleashed a magic powerful enough to destroy not only the Shade, but everyone else as well. All of them. So many innocent lives. Destroy. Eviscerate. Crush. Kill. These are the dark impulses that overwrite all other thoughts. As a being that was created to be a magical weapon, these are my instincts. Or maybe it's better to call them our instincts. Emil's dream. Rampage. A klaxon sound from deep within the bowels of the laboratory. Thick metal shutters drop down, sealing off the room with a series of dull metal thuds. Abort the experiment. Number 6 is out of control. Everyone get out of here now. Get out of... The researcher's words were abruptly cut off as a massive hand materializes out of the gloom and lifts him high into the air. The researcher begins to scream. He screams and screams, the sound echoing off the walls of the laboratory, until the hand squeezes down, coating the room in a deep crimson hue. The rest of his colleagues stand in silence, mouths open, unable to process what they have just seen. Then, a female scientist takes a step back and lets fly with a heartbreaking wail. But this is a terrible mistake, for the sound of her cry suddenly brings forth a monster in all of its terrible glory. Its body is a bloated corpse, Its head, a grinning skull. And it is massive, many times the size of a human. The head lolls from side to side as it tromps about the room on all fours, bringing to mind the wild maneuverings of some wretched, starving beast. This creature, this thing, is experimental weapon number 6, also known as Halua. No! Oh no! Please stop! Oh God, save me! Save me! I don't want to die! One by one, the maddened cries of the researchers are silenced. If number 6 understands their petitions, it pays them no heed, instead continuing its rampage of destruction and slaughter with a focus that borders on obsession. After an eternity... After an eternity, the screaming stops. The alarms fall silent, and only then does the creature make a sound, howling out with an unfathomable roar that echoes up and down the empty halls of the blood-soaked laboratory. It's a sound that curses those who had dared bring such evil into the world, and yet, one that also seems to be pleading for help. Two sets of footsteps echo in an otherwise silent corridor in the first level of the laboratory. One set belongs to a young boy, his eyes blindfolded and his hands restrained. The other belongs to a severe man in a long white coat. The man drags the boy along by means of a long chain attached to a set of shackles on his wrist. Rubble is scattered here and there across the floor of the corridor, making the journey an exceedingly difficult one for a boy who cannot see. Excuse me. Could you please walk a bit slower, sir? I'm not used to being blindfolded and... Rather than stopping, the man only increases his pace, causing the boy to stumble in an attempt to keep up. His last humiliation proves too much, and the boy finds himself unable to arrest his fall. Without the ability to brace himself, he topples to the floor, smashing his head on a pile of debris and causing a trickle of blood to worm its way down his pale, frightened face. Agonized by the pain, the boy inadvertently opens his eyes, causing the fallen drops of blood to emit a strange crackling sound before transforming into tiny white rocks. "Close your damn eyes!" roars the man. "Yes, sir," stammers the boy as he slams his lids shut. He didn't realize the blindfold had slipped off during the fall, but now he keeps his eyes squeezed shut so tightly that sparkles appear against the black of his vision. The boy is Emil, also known as number 7. He is a magical weapon whose eyes are capable of turning to stone anything that falls under their gaze. "Don't look at me," barks the man. "Never look at me." "I'm sorry, sir. I'm looking at the ground now, so if you just hand me the blind..." Instead of waiting for him to finish, the man extends one foot and presses Emil's face to the floor with a heavy black boot. "Sir, stop! You're hurting me. I told you to keep your eyes and your mouth shut, so do it." The man knows this weapon, could wipe him out with a single glance, and yet subduing him in this way gives him a sense of relief. After making certain the boy is sufficiently cowed, the man leans down, retrieves the blindfold, and knots it tightly around the boy's quivering head. "Right then. On your feet, let's move." Emil staggers to his feet, trying to ignore the red liquid oozing down his face. The blood doesn't matter. The pain doesn't matter. All that matters is finishing the job they had set out for him to do. The second level of the laboratory is in even worse shape than the first. The environs are littered with rubble and rock, making the thought of a decent foothold laughable. Oh my god, my brain's melting. I hate reading. I'm so bad. When the man's eyes linger on a section of rubble stained a deep red, he has a sudden image of warm, gooey brownies slathered in a strawberry sauce. His stomach lurches at the thought, but when he attempts to avert his eyes, they land on the remains of a human being rendered into what could only be described as paste. The man blinks. His mind goes strangely blank before attempting to determine exactly how many humans had to be sacrificed to create the scattered piles of flesh around him. After a moment, his thoughts simply cease altogether, as if his mind realizes that trying to put such a thing into form is folly. "You can go the rest of the way on your own," says the man in a voice much weaker than he wishes it to be. "I mean, what does it matter? You're not even human. You're a monster." With this, the man spins around and dashes back down the hall. A helpless Emil simply listens as the footsteps of his erstwhile captor fade into the distance. Emil finds himself alone in a room with a stench of death and blood. For a moment, he considers opening his eyes. The thought of the horrors that await him quickly squashes this plan. Instead, he stands still and listens intently. Eventually, a far-off sound reaches his ears. That's the howl I heard before. Emil resumes walking, using the sound of the distant voice as his guide, almost as if it was calling him home. By the time Emil reaches the third level, he is moving on memory as much as sound. His hands and face are covered in fresh wounds from numerous falls, but every time he thinks about giving up, his mind returns to his sister. We studied together. We ate cookies together. We cried together. We laughed together. And sometimes, I was the only one who got yelled at. That's why I was never lonely. Our being together allowed me to stay strong. For Emil, his sister was all he had to live for. So, holding that feeling close to his chest, he presses on, one slow step after the other. Finally, Emil finds himself drawing close to a certain experimental chamber in the deepest part of the laboratory. The howl is very close now, and as he touches the switch that controls the door, he thinks about his mission. Number 6 is the ultimate weapon. She is his sister, and he must turn her to stone. The door slowly opens, revealing the massive interior of the experimentation chamber. After a few steps, Emil removes his blindfold and slowly opens his eyes. His sister lurks before him, but she looks nothing like the girl he once knew. Instead, he sees a savage beast crawling on all fours through the shredded remains of researchers. As the thing that had been his sister stops and tilts its head in Emil's direction, he focuses his gaze on it. A series of soft crunching sounds emerge from the creature as his magic does its terrible work. First, the fingers, then the hands, arms, legs, head. What little color the beast once possessed fades to a dull, ashen gray. And yet, somehow, it summons what strength remains and pulls itself towards Emil one slow, lumbering effort at a time. Wailing, the massive monstrosity closes in. Is she worried about me? Or is she coming to kill me? Emil feels prepared to accept either outcome. After all, this was his older sister, the person he loved more than anyone else in the world. Halua, The moment Emil speaks, number 6 comes to a sudden halt. Silence descends on the chamber as the siblings stare at each other. I'm sorry, Halua, but everyone says you're too powerful. They say it's too dangerous unless I seal you away. I'm so sorry. As Emil reaches, her body began to turn, as Emil watches, her body begins to turn to stone once more. Number 6 simply waits in utter, peaceful, perfect silence. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like that movie. Not Gilbert Grape. The other one, with the kid who hits the baseball. What movie is that? With the kid with the baseball and he hits it really far. It's like the first time he hits the baseball, and it's a home run, and it goes through his friend's window of his home, and it hits the mother of his best friend, and she dies. So then he runs out onto a bridge, and he's like, "I'm sorry." He says it like that. "I'm sorry." I don't think it's Sandlot. I forget what it's called. That's all I remember from the movie, though. The moment number 6 petrification is complete, her memories flood into Emil's mind. The two of them huddling together in the cold. All alone in the world with no one to protect them. All she wanted was to save her little brother, and yet it was that little brother who, in a sense, saved her. The moment the petrification is complete, Emil sinks to his knees. A frozen sister and a little brother racked with sin. Alone in this cold cage, the two of them weep in a single silent voice. "I'm sorry." God, it's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me if I can't figure out what that movie's called. You know what? It's gonna bug me so much. And I know... Okay, so the person who's here is my mom, and she's gonna know the name of this movie. So I'm gonna be right back and figure it out. Mama Val debut when? Probably never. She's pretty, quiet. I don't think she would want to be on stream. But she did tell me. She told me the name of the movie. It is called Simon Birch. It's really good. It came out in 1998. Give it a watch. It's sad. It's sad. And I think it's a kid's movie, but it should not be a kid's movie. It was our combined power that destroyed the Aerie. Whole existences, entire lives, even their memories. The Ask Mama Val corner. Honestly, we're gonna make it a segment. We took it all. We took everything. My sweet, gentle sister turned into a monster. And the same thing will happen to me. Now that I have her power. If my instincts as a weapon win out and destroy me in the process, if that power ends up hurting someone I love,
What have I done? I killed innocent people. I killed them all.
Poor Emil.
You saved us.
NieR is a psycho.
We'd all be dead. We owe you.
But
It's all right.
It's not all right. That's not a normal thing for a little skeleton boy to do. It's not okay just because we lived.
Really? Don't look back.
Yay.
We had best be off.
Yeah.
Onward. Tiny, wanna hang out at your house? Murder's okay. See, but I feel like, okay, if there was one of those for NieR.
Popel has found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
If there was one of those for NieR, it would be like, NieR, murder's okay. Emil, it's okay to be sad. Weiss, murder's okay. Kaine, murder's okay. Like, we're all sort of psychos. We're very, the end justifies the means. You put the image in the Discord? Rad. I close Discord when I stream now because I don't want it to take internet. I'm so worried about, like, my internet just turning off. I'm just like, no internet. I say as my mom is in my room watching Netflix on my laptop. Oh, hello, Yona. Everybody wave.
Hey, Popola.
Ah, you're back.
Have you learned anything more about the Shadow Lord's key?
I'm sorry, but it's going to take me some time yet.
Thank you for waving.
I see. Well, can I take something off your plate in the meantime?
Oh, how about this?
Ah.
You know the fairy... Well, he's been... Can I ask you to go to see friend?
Sure thing.
This is when, remember our favorite character? The ferryman? Remember? I remember. Where could he possibly be?
This feels alarmingly familiar.
I'm sure that couple is merely having another one of their inane spats.
Oh, I
Let
wish.
us do our utmost not to get dragged into it this time,
Isn't this also the part where, like, an old guy is like, how do periods work? Like, you just ask Kaine, hey, how do periods work? This is an odd one. This is odd. Hi, Yona. In this stream, we always wave to Yona. This is my move. I don't know why I want to fight you guys. funny. Onward. I wonder if Hooch is almost like Screech. Screech is like Newfoundland whiskey?
Yeesh.
Oh, this is new.
I don't think I've ever seen fog this thick before. Huh? What's that?
A shipwreck. Go ship. Are there any like really good ghost ship movies? Or like horror movies that take place on a ship? Like I know Triangle's really good. I love Triangle, it's cool. It has a really cool premise, but like once you find out about like it's a spoiler, the thing that makes it super interesting. Oh.
That husband and wife sure do. Oh God, it's over. My life is over.
Why?
What's wrong?
Oh, hey, I remember you.
I thought my microphone
You're the
turned
ones
off.
who helped us out way back when.
I sure did.
Seeing as we've come all this way, I suppose we had best ask, what is the matter?
I had a fight with my husband, and he
Yes, yes. You may call...
But I was saving up a bunch of apples.
That's actually sort of impressive.
Well, sure, I may have lost my temper
There should be
little,
more of them,
but
right?
I can't believe he
Because,
just
like,
up and
the fear
left.
of the ocean
He's been gone
is
for
huge.
a week now, and it's...
That's it.
All right, all right. We'll help you find him.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
But yeah, everybody should watch Triangle. Honestly, I think it's one of my favorite horror movies.
Shall we begin by asking around at the tavern like before?
Exactly, you can't escape without dying. It's like space, but more real. Like, a lot of horror movies take place in space, or a few of them. Like, that's what makes space movies scary, but like, a lot of people can't relate to going to space. Everybody can relate to looking at the ocean.
Hey there. I'm looking for the guy with the...
Really? Is that...
Yeah, the guy took off and hasn't been seen since.
Hardly. Their arguments are legendary. We're actually considering selling
Yes,
anyway.
space is
I think
fake.
he's from that village with the library. Maybe he went back home. I think his brother is a
It's a
guard there or
projection.
something.
We're living in a big cardboard box.
Thanks for the tip. I'll see what I can figure out.
Say, you're pretty handsome. Care to buy a lonely woman a drink?
Yeah, I'm good.
The stars in the sky are just little holes that are poked into it so we can breathe.
Hard to believe a ship of this size managed to run aground.
Somebody coughing?
What was that?
Or was that a dog?
Hey, is someone there?
Exactly. Please listen to me.
Okay, I definitely heard someone cough just now.
The government doesn't want you to know. But I know. Because space isn't real. We aren't in space. That's why we need the air holes.
Maybe it's one of those kids from town? But where are they?
We're actually really, really, really small. Did you know that? We just think things are big. But in actuality, we're just small. We're like the
There
size
you
of
are.
peanuts.
What are you doing here, kid?
Interesting, eh?
And who are you, anyway? Were you a passenger on this ship, maybe?
You can get this little girl in Sinuelis, or you could.
Hey, it's
I didn't
okay.
get her.
You don't need to be scared.
I got Yona and the prince, though. a story before bedtime the other day about a husband and wife matching red bags. He said they fight all the time, but also they get along great.
To think that couple's petty squabbles have become something of an attraction for the locals.
Doesn't surprise me in the least. Seeing people like that puts a little spring in your step, you know?
No, my facts aren't
You
fake.
humans truly are a maddening bunch. Such buffoonery does little more than wear this old tome out.
My science is real.
Hey there. How you feeling? Well, your cough seems better at least. Check it out. I brought you some bread today.
Oh, rad. They love me some good old bread. I said I want bread. Oh man, relax.
Oh, easy there.
She's choking. Give her the Heimlich maneuver.
Jeez, you must have been starving. Well, look, no one's gonna take this from you, so just take it easy so you don't choke on it, okay? So, what were you doing on this boat, kid? Actually, scratch that. First things first. I can't just keep calling you kid. You got a name?
What should we name her, chat?
Well, this is going nowhere fast. Let's see. Louise.
Louise. Spoilers for Death Stranding, cover your ears. Like Louise from Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Okay, you
what
can
about
uncover your
Louise?
ears.
I mean, it just sort of popped into my head, but what do you think?
Aw, she likes it.
Guess you're okay with it. Well, it's nice to meet you, Louise.
Where's Thelma? That's the postman's name. You never know the postman's name. So his name's Thelma.
We searched the southern plains back when the wife ran off too, right?
I believe we did, yes.
A lot's changed since then. So it's kind of nice when we find something that hasn't. The fact that couple is still arguing almost fills me with, I don't know, the hope, I guess.
If you ask me,
like
that particular
the delivery
couple
on
could
the, I don't
benefit
know.
from a little change.
I don't know. Hey, bud.
Oh, hey, it's you. What's up?
You're related to the ferryman who carries a red bag around, right?
Yeah, he's my little brother. Haven't seen him in a while, though.
Why don't I remember this piece of information that he had a brother?
A shame. Have you any idea where he may have absconded to?
Not a clue. Like I said, I haven't seen him.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, but the last time I did see him, he said something about using his ferry to deliver letters. Maybe you should try talking to someone at the post office.
I guess we could ask the postman over in Seafront.
Just once, I would enjoy receiving a quest that can be solved in the general vicinity of the Asker.
Me too, Vice. Jesus. These black marks keep showing up on my body. Sometimes I wonder if I'm gonna turn into a goblin or something. But thinking...
I cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
It's all right to do this kind of thing every now and then.
I only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm. Say there, lad, have you ever penned a missive?
You mean a letter? No. I'm not big on writing. It always takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
Have y'all ever penned a missive? written letters, but I don't think I've ever sent one. At least I don't remember sending one. Did she always have that bag?
Hey there, Louise. Say, where'd you get that red bag? Found it on the ship, did you? You kids are so darn curious about everything. Anywho, it's good to see you. Afraid I don't have any bread today, but I did bring you something.
A new dress?
Here, it's a ribbon. Let me tie it in your hair for you.
I had a pen pal back in elementary school.
Well,
we had
what do
really
you think?
similar names,
Pretty nice,
which
huh?
was funny. But she lived across the country from me. That's cool. I think our school had a pen pal program, and like we did it once, but then none of the pen pals wrote back. Or like half of them did, so they stopped doing it because kids felt bad because their pen pal didn't write back.
Huh. What's that on the floor?
Is it a corpse?
Oh, it's a mirror. Well, that's a stroke of luck. Let's go ahead and check out your new look. If you go over there where it's brighter, you'll be able to see yourself more clearly.
She can't go in where I ate.
What's wrong? Don't you want to see? Oh, I see. You don't like sunlight. Guess your eyes are pretty sensitive after spending all this time in the dark, huh?
You're dumb.
Well, it's not like we can have you stay here forever. We should work on getting you out of here so you and me can go look at the sea together. How's that sound?
Probably not great. That probably does not sound very nice. She's a shade. Oh yeah, today's Monday. Us Canadians had a holiday today. Back to work tomorrow though. It'll be fun though. Hey, where's the postman?
Oh, sorry. You're not him.
I'm sure as hell not. I just swung by to pick up a letter and wound up running the damn place.
Your voice does not fit your face.
Anyway, you here for a package or something?
No. There's this couple who's always fighting, and the husband took off. So I'm trying to track him down. Ring any bells?
Sorry, pal. You're asking the wrong guy. Still, that's pretty weird. My buddy's daughter took off too. Maybe running away is the cool thing to do now.
I find it exceedingly unlikely this pair of runaways is mere coincidence.
Any idea where she might have went?
That is the question, isn't it? Actually, you know what? I bet she went to check out the huge shipwreck that drifted into the inlet the other day. Not often something like that comes around. It's all the kids have been talking about.
Onward. Gonna get another cutscene. How did I know?
Hey, Louise. I brought your food for today.
Oh, this is right now.
What's wrong? Aren't you hungry? Huh. You haven't been eating much lately. Are you okay? Well then, let's try this.
How are you doing that? How are you doing that? Is he a monster?
Yeah, sorry about that. It's called a song.
How are you making that noise?
Humming a jaunty tune is the best thing for putting a spring in your step.
That was not humming, sir. You're a robot.
Songs are like a little bit of wisdom that makes the tough times easier. I love them personally. I mean, not that I'm any good at singing. Whoa,
like
your
that.
voice is a bit rough there, but you're actually pretty good.
How was that good? That sounded awful.
You know, I knew someone who lived in the town lighthouse before she died. She used to hum this same song a lot. I heard it every time I stopped by to deliver something, and I guess it just kind of stuck. Of course, that was quite a while ago.
Sir,
Hey,
those are foreign
are you
noises.
trying to cheer me up? You are a kind soul, Louise.
Why do they sound like that? Is this what Yoko Taro hears when people hum? Hear people yelling outside. I wonder what they're yelling about.
I'm sensing some really weird magic going on here, Sunshine. You feeling it too?
Yeah. Is it a shade?
Are you actually trying to think something through rather than just jumping in and killing?
What's wrong, Kaine?
Nothing. It's just... I'm sensing a presence from seafront. Something like a shade.
A shade in the town? That's not good.
It's not good at all. Better go fight it. Hi, Yona.
A shipwreck, is it? I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right. Let's head for the inlet. Kaine. Emil.
Hello, my dear friend.
What's going on? I haven't seen you two come into Seafront in, well, ever, I guess.
Sorry for the surprise. Kaine said she sensed something strange in the area.
Strange how? Like a shade?
Maybe? I'm not sure. There's some kind of sound or something coming from up ahead.
What an incredibly specific piece of information the hussy has graced us with.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Is ghost ship. Wait, didn't the sequel of 13 Ghosts take place on a ship? That's a ghost ship. That's a horror movie that's ghost ship,
We're gonna
right?
need to figure out some way to get inside that thing.
This ship is in a state of wanton decay. Surely we can these planks.
We can probably get in.
I'm worried about whatever it is Kaine is.
Yep. In the book, the little tree kept on waiting. I have to wait on. I wish I could do something. That tree is the tree that we talked to earlier in the stream. Fun fact.
So, were you able to write that letter? You know, now that I've taught you how. Not yet, huh? Well, there's certainly no reason to rush.
There's blood at her feet, sir. Sir, there's blood at her feet.
You know, it makes me happy that you've taken such a shine to me. First time we met, I didn't have the foggiest idea what was going on in that head of yours. So, hey, I've been thinking. How about you come live with me? It might be kind of nice to have a daughter around.
Aw.
Not into it, huh? Guess I should have figured. I'm sad to hear it, but it's your choice, of course. Huh? The floor's wet. Wait, is this blood?
Yeah, because she killed somebody.
Oh dear. Are you...
Of course that's what he assumes. Are you an idiot? That's so much blood. That's so much blood. they would never
baby,
understand.
That is one hell of a smell. We got something real nasty nearby, eh, Sunshine? Come on, don't tell me you ain't picked up on it yet. You of all people gotta know what this smell means.
This ship is in poor condition indeed. Do try not to thrash about and bring its timbers down around us, hussy.
Whatever.
You sure you're all right, Kaine?
You really shouldn't push yourself. Hey, I've got an idea. How about you and me search outside and get some nice fresh air in the process?
Sure. Let's do that.
Sounds good. Take care of Kaine for us, Emil.
Emil is on the case. Come on, Kaine. Let's get the lead out.
This place is pretty gloomy. I'm having a hard time imagining any townsfolk hanging around here.
Well, as we've no other leads, we require a... Look there.
And there's still some...
Nice. I'm skipping dialogue that I know that we've seen before.
Wait, did you...
I did indeed. Perhaps she is the runaway with...
Weird.
What?
What is with this ship anyway?
There may be clues somewhere that tell of how it ran aground.
It looks...
Then perhaps...
You look like a Monster Hunter character with
What's
that
this?
lamp on.
An apple. It's...
I wager it. Perhaps he absconded to this
Let's keep... Whoa, sounds like it came from the... This barrel's been...
Surely it was top... Wait. The missing child left white...
Hey, there's a notebook.
A record of the cargo. By my pages.
Wait.
And made out...
How could they do...
I do not...
There's a breeze coming through...
That white vase.
Give it a nudge.
A hidden room. How delightful.
These chests are pretty...
And what do they...
I wish.
Those are no mere tools. I shudder to think.
The exit looks walled off.
And in blood, no less. The smudging... No doubt they can find...
That's...
We may be able to pass through here should we push the ship.
Let's solve this ship puzzle.
These shelves are...
Only one...
I still think that the push and pull animations were a lot cooler
This ship...
in the original NieR, but that's just my humble onion.
There don't seem to be any shades around, at least.
Did I pick up?
Fortunate for us. Now let no more time be wasted in our search for the townsfolk. The white track.
Wait.
Oh, she's singing. And we thought it was like her playing an instrument. I have to sing and cheer myself up. Oh, you can hear what she says. Way.
Whatever that sound was, it stopped. I swear it sounded like a girl.
This is a voice pipe. A contraption by which one's voice can travel to a faraway location.
Which means the girl is in whatever room this pipe connects to.
Hold a moment. I spy a chart of the ship's... Yes, this pipe connects...
Onward and, inward, I guess.
This little lantern has brought us quite far, hasn't it?
Yeah. And the light it gives off makes me feel, I don't know, safe somehow.
Well, aren't we the romantic?
Looks like somebody's journal. Here, let me see. It says the ship was attacked by some kind of monster. Seems like the person who wrote this holed up in here, while the monster roamed around the ship, killing everyone.
Oh.
Do you think that actually happened?
I cannot say. Though the term monster might well be referring to a shade.
Almost certainly.
The kitchen? Heavens, look at the size of this saucepan.
There's an extra rice, hold the peppers. Looks like the crew had...
To be picky about what... Thinking back on it, the cuisine we were served during our...
Tell me about it. I feel like I've sampled every single recipe. Once we track down the ferryman, we should...
Fine.
Yeah, we should invite him to our place for dinner.
Oh, damn. The hell is this smell?
Perhaps it is wafting from further inside?
I sure hope it's nothing nefarious.
Another apple.
Just how many apples does that quibbling husband keep on his person while he's out and about?
Let's keep searching.
I'm not the biggest Apple fan.
Vice? I think the floor is...
Speak to me, lad. Are you hurt?
Oh, wise kid.
Been better, but I can't see a thing down here.
I suspect we may have...
The lantern got away from me during the fall. We'd better...
Let's look for our lantern. Hello?
Have you still not found the lantern? We've no alternative but to scour the ground for it.
We have to go the other way?
Hmm?
Oh,
Is that...
we found it.
Vice, that's it! We found the lantern.
About time. Might I suggest you cease the celebratory fanfare and light the blasted thing already?
Ba 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 ba. Da, da, da.
Oh dear. Look at the bodies. They are all people from town. And I fear the missing ferryman.
No, not the ferryman.
no.
He was my favorite character.
This can't be real. Why? Why did everyone have to... God damn it!
Pull yourself together, lad. Remember the presence Kaine sensed. The culprit who murdered these poor folk likely awaits us further within.
Welcome back to Corpse City. Population, too many.
I won't let them get away with this.
Hello, ferryman.
That's enough, lad. Avert your eyes.
I'm guessing that's the daughter. Cutscene? Why did things turn out like this? Thank you! I've been exhausted lately, but I'm glad that I'm feeling better so I can stream and like everything's working now. Did he leave because of this body? I just want to be able to talk with him. I don't want him to be afraid of me. I don't want him to hate me. I want to maintain a human form. I want to So, if I can just eat more people, maybe then I can become a human. Yeah, that's how it works. That's how that works. Just eat the people.
Hey there, you two.
Hey, I didn't know you guys came back inside.
Did we ever? Found a nice hole in the wall to slide through. But then we heard a bunch of noise coming from that super dark floor downstairs. You sure had us worried.
Yeah, sorry about that. You feeling better, Kaine?
A little, yeah. Sorry for the trouble.
Good. That's good.
You are what you eat,
Jeez,
I
you
guess.
seem really down in the dumps. Did something happen?
Tell me, Kaine, that presence you sensed.
It's on the floor above us.
I feared as much. It seems we've little choice but to press onward.
Oh man, that smell is getting ripe. How you feeling there, Sunshine?
Not great. Can't you tell?
Save.
This would be the culprit who...
Yep, let's go. Let's fight the little child.
It's that girl we saw when we first entered the ship.
Old lad. This is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses. Something is clearly amiss.
If only the postman was that smart.
There.
Oh man, this shade is nuts. I think I'm in love.
Oh god.
You can feel her power hanging in the air, and she ain't even trying yet. Things are finally heating up. Huh?
Could this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
Oh, hey, it's you. Been a while.
Wait, you're the postman. What are you doing here?
Oh, I've been coming here a lot lately. I think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in. I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave. Hey, so this is kind of awkward, but...
Kind of an awkward question, but...
The girl is, you know, bleeding? I brought a bunch of bandages with me, but, well, how exactly does one deal with a woman's time of the month? Sorry. Clearly crossed a line there. Forget I said anything.
Oh god, this conversation again.
Stay the hell away from her! She isn't...
Red eye. Everybody's red eye until proven otherwise. No, wait!
Kaine! Emil!
We'll figure something out. You just find a way to get the hell out of here.
The two of them will be fine, but you and I must withdraw.
Why does she have red eyes? No
The
other
ship
shade
is collapsing.
does that, right?
We must leave at once.
Very much aware of that, thanks. Let's go. Shades! Damn, they're in the way. Looks like we can get out through that hole up there. Glad you two made it out in one piece.
Yeah, we're good. But that poor postman is still trapped inside.
We'd better go help him out.
Mr. Postman.
No shade would dare pursue us into sunlight such as this. We should use the opportunity to ready ourselves. What on earth?
I don't like its teeth. Did I say that last time we saw it? I hate its teeth.
Why isn't this shade being hurt by the sun?
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict. This light, something is coming. Get out of the way at once!
Oh, listen! It's singing! This thing actually thinks it's a person! I don't know where the singing lessons came from, but I do know it's sure as hell trying to eat us!
Aim for the tentacles with faces on them!
Don't stop now. Focus on the next one.
Is there a part in this boss fight that just kills you? The only one who's ever kind to me. You taught me what kindness is. I will be punching you. Speak the same language and stay together.
You're doing it for him? How sad! How precious!
Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have.
We did it. Giant fist.
Did we get it? Oh, hell. That thing's huge.
Wow, sis. You did not have to pop off like that.
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
Hey, the guy from before's collapsed on the beach. That shade's got some kind of hard-on for it. We should take him hostage.
Shut your yap. I'm not in the business of using my blades on people.
Is this thing turning its body into spears and shooting them at us?
This Camera angle's really good. You know that? This is the best camera angle I've ever seen. Stop.
Fine then. I guess we'll all just sit around a campfire and sing songs until we get murdered.
God damn it!
The number of spears flying our way is increasing.
Yeah, I can see that. Damn it.
My word, if this continues...
I'm being bad at video games.
Hey, over here! This guy's important to you, isn't he?
Why do we all have white hair? You're a postman.
This is here and now.
Shadow Cloud!
Son of a... Is this thing immortal?
How can it withstand such an onslaught?
I'm really scared, guys.
We will be in
God, I
grave
missed
danger if it
again.
unleashes that attack. We must stop it.
Dramatic magic! I failed! No! I ran out of magic! Oh. Is this the part where I'm, like, supposed to die?
I think we're in trouble.
What the hell are you doing? Stop them already!
My body won't... Damn it! Fuck!
Whoa, get up! Get out of there!
No!
What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed.
How tragic!
Stop! Don't hurt these people!
Together.
So you've been lying to me this whole time? You're a monster!
It stopped.
Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
Magic power. Now press L1. Fire. Darkling. I want us to be together.
We can never be together. You disgust me.
That's the last thing she heard. Ooh. Yikes. That's a oof from me. Idiot. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. At least she got to see the sea. That's good. Happy for her. Wish she didn't kill all those people. While Jericho collapsed, 5,000 people believed to be dead, requests for reinforcements streaming in from multiple locations to continue to monitor the situation. 1 week later.
Thanks. You really saved our bacon.
You've all done so much for me. Offering a little refuge is the least I can do. I don't have the words to express how sorry I am. We all knew townspeople were out there being eaten by a shade, but I never imagined I was taking care of it this entire time.
The fault lies with that foul creature alone, Postman. Not yourself.
Is that his name? We spent a week with him and didn't learn his name?
I hope I can believe that someday.
Alright, well, we'd better get going. There's someone else we need to break this news to.
Fair enough. I hope to see you out there on the old letter trail again soon.
Hey, did you find my husband?
Yeah. The thing is...
Wait, why are you hesitating? Is he alright?
No.
Please tell me he's alright. Come on, say something already.
Tell her the truth, always.
Your husband was killed by a shade. I'm sorry. We tracked him down, but it was already too late.
No.
Why am I jumping?
It can't be
Why am I
true.
jumping?
Big idiot. Always carrying his bag around.
He's
Thinking
so happy.
about me all the time. Oh, God.
He really is a sociopath.
This can't be happening.
I need to get by, sorry. Oh. NieR, what the heck, dude?
It saddens this old tome to think we'll never hear those two at each other's throats again.
If only I'd gotten to him sooner. Damn it.
Do not let it burden your soul, lad. You did the best you were able.
Okay. Probably finish the sand one today. Do endgame after. That. Next NieR
A bunch of townspeople disappeared along the way.
We shall see. Oh, is that the letter that the Shade was writing?
The hell's this, Sunshine?
A letter. That thing wrote it for the postman.
Ha! Man, Man, that is some grade A chicken scratch.
She probably copied the letters as best she could.
So, what's it say?
I think our friend's gonna wake up soon. Let's go.
So I just got a text message, so I'm gonna check that. I shall be right back. I'm back.
Hey, Kane.
Yeah?
You were threatening that shade on the beach the other day? How did you know it was trying to protect the postman?
Just a feeling, I guess.
All right.
Do we go to our post box next? Or to or Angin Popoa? Like it's Popola. Hello, Yoda. Give me mission.
Shades on the coast, the ferryman dead. That poor ferryman used to tell me stories of the epic he loved her, though. Still, you...
Have you any new information?
I'm still working on the... Loyal Cerberus might refer to a dog.
It must be pretty complicated. Well, you're our last hope.
I will. By the way, I was walking by your house earlier.
Thanks.
Oh, one... Since the ferryman was missing work, I'll make sure they know to let you use...
Gotcha.
Even without those we have lost, the world relentlessly continues to turn.
That's true. No matter what happens, the world keeps spinning. And it's cardboard box. It spins in the cardboard box. We should actually save. Oh, we got invited to a wedding.
The king.
And
Probably
nothing
not a good
bad
idea.
is gonna
Let's go to...
happen. Not a single bad thing. The most happy time of NieR's life is going to happen at this wedding.
Oh, there. Just tell me where you're...
Dog. They turned our beautiful forest into this. No, my brother. We cannot defeat these humans in direct combat. Have faith in me. I know they can learn to live alongside others. I know it well. Good dog.
Does it not strike you as curious to find wolves in the desert?
Should it?
They normally live in forests, yes. Deserts would seem to hold little sustenance for them.
Well, I can certainly guess what they've been eating.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that dogs lived in forests. Every wild dog I've seen lived in like a city. Or like prowled cities. And then everybody's like, everybody get inside, the wild dogs are here. Oh, you're the one with the flowers. No, I don't have them. I'm here for Valenti.
Okay.
What kind of work?
No. Hello, King.
Ah, Kakere!
We hear your days of bachelorhood are coming to a close, King.
Congrats.
Forgive my prying, but we are all eager to know the identity of your lucky bride.
Who could it possibly be?
失礼来た。最強で。
Nice to see you again.
Hold on. Fira?
That's right.
You have grown into a fine example of womanhood. I'm sure you will make a splendid queen.
Kaine's gonna want to see this.
なあつえ偉そうとさったら銀と尊騎士って大釣りだったらけお見えるさい
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Your Royalness. Congratulations on your wedding.
たく
I'm sorry Kaine's not here, but...
結構ってくるなろ一致して沢たいてとちあたちやった夜せれやりさたちとちてすれ
Their art in Sinnoh Alice, the king and Fira.
Of course.
It's so cute.
How could we refuse?
I wish I played a Lance character, because then I would use them, but alas, I play a sorcerer. I only use books. Luckily, Yona was a sorcerer, even though her weapon was a pot, which was weird, which, that like seems like a mage weapon. Hurry! One of our brothers is caught in a human trap. Why did they hunt us? the night before the wedding.
To think they even have rules governing the timing and water temperature of a bath.
What's it to you? You don't even take baths.
Yeah, Vice, your pages would get all wrinkled and wobbly.
Kaine?
What is the matter?
I don't like this. Weddings are festive occasions, you know? Should I even be here?
Of course.
We were invited here by the king, remember?
Sure. But what about everybody else?
This city isn't like our villages. It's all about the rules here. And since there isn't a specific rule about you, I honestly think they won't give a crap.
Yeah, maybe.
Will you at least procure a new set of lingerie for the festivities? Some spring colors, perhaps?
No, her outfit is perfect.
Keep talking, book.
There was a really cool Kaine garage kit on Etsy that I wanted to get. If it was a little bit bigger, I probably would have gotten it, but it wasn't very tall. I was like, it might lose a lot of detail when being printed.
Oh.
Though the print looked really good. I just wanted a bigger figure.
What's up?
Just having trouble getting to sleep.
Something bothering you?
No, the opposite, in fact. I'm just so excited about the wedding that I can't settle down. I bet it's gonna have streamers and dancing and bears on unicycles and everything.
Bears on unicycles?
I'm sorta jealous. I wish I was Fira.
You'll find a nice bride someday, Emil.
Huh? Oh, right. Bride.
You must be tired indeed if you misunderstood that simple social nicety.
Shut up, Vice. Vice, shut up. Don't speak. Vice, don't speak.
Yeah, that's not exactly it.
Hey, King. I'm gonna skip, like, all of your dialogue.
Everyone.
Indeed.
Plus, anyway.
Tyke.
I also love Emil. Strong young one. Fight! Taking it out's just gonna make it worse. We move tonight. The humans will pay for what they've done. It's what they deserve. The day of the wedding.
Aw, weddings are the best. There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great.
Gotta love a
I'm
good
kinda
wedding.
jealous.
Nothing can go wrong.
Aren't you jealous, Kaine?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
異牛と螺旋地恋アルテルはシース用林地ポッケチサイトズセお定期
さてれるたいて
Oh no! Who could have protected such tragedy? No! Fira, no!
Fira!
That wolf is a shade.
Guys, their forests and poisons breed and now slaughtered our young. Oh, it's biting me. We will bind your existence no longer, mankind. You will atone for sins with blood.
Fia! Fia! Fia, さて、消されひろ、決定する!
I didn't really protect you. It just went straight for her, but...
Fia, 答えよりるゆ。なんだ? Fia! 痛い, Fia! 焦ろ!
したかれきた。たさすとりたできた。海山。生きち歌を歌ってる。
This part still hits hard.
より歌やりすが好きだ。インコゼルガーゼス
I would rethink this course of action, King. Ahead lies a battle you cannot win.
カイザム有利。
アフェアルセザルツザルツゼルガーザルツンとゾルキアレル
想定おられきたもユリペルアトルカイザムタトデクラクルトデクゼルガアントイカラツグキテテカイザムタリエキューサカイザムラ夫と来てソードリリスダカイ
The king's grief is strong. I doubt he will stand down at this point.
Yeah, I'm guessing he'll run off to take on the wolves any time now.
Will we let him go by himself?
Of course not. Hell, I hate the wolves too.
Then we must prepare for the fight. It will not be an easy one.
I know.
Let's go fight the wolves.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's avenge Fira.
フィアヤーリルゼルガン刻
Madness. The
And count us in.
We're not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
Kaine, you can't speak to a king like that.
If this is indeed the plan, then let...
We've seen this before.
You under.
We shall join you.
あんだ。いえ、フィア、ロテとやりかきそできた。と、食いてゲルだ。エラ、ラールエラとカイザムでカイザムとアイトフィア、アイザムでフィア、チュレセキタとトダゼルガンでアンダゼルガンヤーリツガスチクルトカイザンゼスタルペラ老体リスラ関係かけてしたすわれアルムーキエルトチギサンってきた
あるん
浮きわせんクユリエ
押して
キルたちエククギリスアーガイ
え
カイザムより生きおつじでくご
ユラ
カイザムチツィストジーおわくれたしよりや
こうだだちより歌い
Y'all think we can beat the wolves in 10 minutes? I think we can. Is this all that remain? The humans will be upon us shortly. We can make our escape if we move now. I hear you, my brothers. And I share your desire to die with honor. Your resolve is strong, and your pack thanks you. For the lives of our comrades, for the pride of our pack, death to the invaders.
Kuri, Zerugan, Lee, itte.
Forget it. It's for Fira.
Let's move.
Lab rat dog.
The wolves appear to be targeting the king. He seeks the king of Facade. Such dogged, unwavering defiance. Why do these beasts hold so much rage? The smaller wolves are not infected with shades. But as for the leader...
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
There'll never be peace between us. Never, 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 never.
Above you! Stay on your guard!
Got you.
Aki, get Daisy!
My very words, human.
Tsunae, Fia, to, Genka!
The exact same thing. What have we done to deserve such a fate?
Already lived for far too long. But you must endure. Go, live, and think of me again. Thank you for being my friend.
Dog, feed the Gestalt, belong to the Gestalt program instead of him. Father.
Skite soch dakare. Suedak sotokura. Sagos to ishiki. Shurayalis.
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had. Of course. Does this not sound like what she would say to you? She was terribly proud of her king, and now you must do all you can to honor her memory.
Data. Doris. Kutaitu. Lichilail. Kaizam. Chittada.
Is that another infernal rule?
Ulano perua. Anda toshitoshi. Lo. Fia.
The poor king.
This is all the Shade's fault.
This is the last of them.
Now we can find the Shadow Lord. And Yona.
We certainly can.
Hold on, Yona. I'm almost there.
We're gonna go home, save, and then we're gonna beat NieR in our next episode. Isn't that exciting? The next episode of NieR is gonna be our last.
Can't take the boat out right now because the canals, hate to say it, but
We should return to Popola and see if she has any final words for us.
Hello, Yona. Did I get that lizard? I did. I got the lizard.
What is it?
So, we can finally save Yona now, huh?
It would appear that way. What is it, lad? You've quite the pensive look on your face.
Listen, I need your advice. It's about Kaine and Emil.
Oh?
This upcoming fight with the Shadow Lord is gonna be rough. And while I'd do anything for Yona, I'm not sure it's fair to drag the two of them into this.
Are you truly worried about such a thing now? After all our merry little band has been through.
Hey, the fuck's this hot garbage you've been spewing?
Someone's been eavesdropping, eh?
Kaine, Emil, look, I just...
Wanted to leave us behind? Why, so we'd be safe? Fuck that.
I love that her mouth doesn't move.
Kaine's right. You accepted me. You told me we'd be together no matter what happens.
Emil's mouth moves.
Now it's time for us to return the favor.
Don't make me start talking about loyalty and debts and all that. You know I hate mushy shit.
Kaine's a ventriloquist.
But...
If it makes you feel better, we're not doing it for free. After we rescue Yona, we're totally gonna call in a favor of our own. We're going on a journey to cure Kaine's possession and restore my body. It's gonna be tons of fun. Just think of all the delicious local foods we can try along the way.
I'm gonna eat way more than my fair share. So you better get ready to pony up.
Aw, we're friends.
Thanks, you two. We're gonna rescue Yona. I swear it.
Emil's little dance was so cute. What the heck? NieR and Vicey are always together. He says even though they argue a lot, they're actually good friends. I wish I could travel with NieR sometimes.
I marvel at how relatively simple a task this retrieval process proved to be. It is almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
You're overthinking again, Vice.
But...
I don't care if it's a trap. Yona's waiting for me and I'm going.
I see.
And with that, we are going to end the stream. Tune in tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I don't know when the next stream is. I'll make a schedule tonight probably. But it's... Yeah. We have some cool stuff happening though. There's a cool thing happening. Look out for that frickin' schedule. It's gonna be rad. It's gonna be real cool. You're gonna like go nuts. You're gonna go wild. You won't be able to contain yourself with the cool thing that's on that schedule. But yes, if you enjoyed the stream, maybe you're watching the VOD, how about considering pressing the subscription button? Maybe even hitting the bell. There's a link to both my Discord and my Twitter in the description down below. Please join us, and yeah, I announce all my stuff on Twitter, on Discord. Something fell behind me, I don't know what it was. It was a good stream, you made a lot of progress. Thanks for the stream. No problem, no problem. I can't wait to get to the end of this game. It's gonna be the next one. I'm ready to go crazy. Go stupid over this schedule. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, everybody, be safe, have fun, drink lots of water, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.